Hello YouTube, this is Linda with Linda's Backyard Garden. These are some flowers that I started, dahlias, and various things. Celery, more celery, some microtums, some flowers, calendula, zinnias, other kale, collards, my parsley going to seed, other micro tomatoes over there. I have some tomatoes in that grow tower there, and I also have strawberries. It's mainly strawberries. Another tomato right there. Peppers, and they're doing so good. My sister came over here and got some of them yesterday, but all of these peppers are doing quite nicely, as you see. Lots and lots of peppers on here. Jalapenos, mostly they're bell and jalapeno. And over here, what I have mainly is mint. So this is a Sweet Williams, another tomato, a Lenten Rose, Hellebore, mint, geranium, I don't know what that is, sunflower, dahlia. I think that is that one right there in that pot there is a snapdragon strap. I think those are, I don't know what that is. It might be a weed. Rosemary, mint, Rose of Sharon, tree, and a azalea, not an azalea. And up here I have cucumbers, lots of them. I got to get over there and cut. I have a couple of tomatoes here. The peas are dead. I have cabbages left, one of them. The other one is ate up. And then I have some zucchini I put in here. Some of these tomatoes are just going. And then the walking onions, comfrey, more tomatoes over here. All of these, I need to come out here and pick them. And then this is my watermelons. I hope I get some good watermelons out of this. I hope. But calendula here. There's a watermelon there. I don't know if you see it, but there's one there. I just watched a video that Bear Brown, I think that's his name, did. He won Watermelon Wars last year with the biggest watermelon. And he was saying that you should go up from where the watermelon is and clip it off so that the watermelon puts the rest of its energy into the plant, puts the rest of its energy into that plant. So where that big one is over there, I am going to do that because that should be a large watermelon. The rest of these are going to be small. That is most likely a small watermelon. It hasn't gotten really much larger than this. So all of these vines all over the place. And like I said in my last video, I see all of these vines. I see all these yellow flowers, but I don't see a lot of fruit behind these flowers. They are all male flowers. And then over here some more flowers. These are my straw flowers here. Hear them? And then over there some sweet peas that have fallen over. I didn't give them adequate support. And this one is a scabiosa. And then this is a petunia. And this looks like it's basil. Trying to go to seed, so I'm gonna pop the top of that off. I'm not gonna save it because I got a lot of it in the house already. And then I want to get over here. That's lemon basil. So I want to get over here because there was a watermelon over here. And I want to see if it's still here. Oh yeah, there it is right there. I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but it's right there. I don't see any more in the bed if there are. Oh, there's a big one down there. There's a bunch of children crying. See right there? There's going to be a large one right there. And I don't know why there's a big hole in the middle of my bed right there. And then these here, there's 3 in here. That one has been that size for a while. I'm not sure if it's done. I'm gonna have to find the tendril and see what it looks like. I haven't tried to look for it, but I'm going to. Blueberries over here, they're done producing blueberries, and some Amethyst. Amethyst. I said it right for the first time. That one fell over and it's not looking great. I'm going to make sure it gets watered tonight. There's another large watermelon right there. Looks like it may have gotten fertilized because see how big it is? And that usually indicates that it did get fertilized when it's large like that. And I think that's about it as far as the watermelons are concerned. The only other thing I have that I haven't shown is my corn. And we'll go over here and look at it. This is a bunch of mess that I still haven't cleaned up yet. But this is my goal tonight, to get this straightened out so I can get all of my peppers, the rest of these peppers and tomatoes over here. So there are more peppers over here. And then my, right here are my eggplants, and there's a few in there I need to get out. They're ready. I put a bunch of flowers in here, mainly some sunflowers, as you see, and those cosmos back there, and rest of these are amethyst. And then I sprinkle some flowers in there. Amethyst? Oh, that's not right. Amaranth. Amaranth is what I'm trying to say, not amethyst. Amaranth. And tomatoes, another tomato. That's a bunch of weeds. And some flowers that kind of came back by themselves. I didn't get any of the black beans in here except for 2 right there, so I reseeded this. And then my pole beans, looks like something ate one of them. My potatoes over there needs to be harvested. I've started harvesting some of these greens out of here. I cooked them up and we ate some Sunday. And then these beans right here are not ready yet, but they're getting there because they have flowers. And I was worried about whether I needed to take this off because I didn't know whether beans were self-pollinating, but apparently they are self-pollinating, so I don't need to take that off. All right, and over here, more tomatoes, all of these cucumbers. There are some back there I can't get to. What I'm most concerned about is I have these large clusters of sauce tomatoes down there, and they're laying on the ground. I hate that. I hate for my tomatoes to lay on the ground, but I can't get them up. That's a Suyu long cucumber right there. I'm waiting for it to get long. And then all of these are my sweet potatoes. And then this is just a bunch of weeds. I would pull them and toss them over here. That right there was the same bunch of weeds, but as you see, it has turned to compost. So I'm probably going to pull that out and then put that where that is right there, so this can turn to compost like that. And then cut some of those weeds down over there. Here are my corn. So basil up there at the top. And then my corn stalks. I'm missing a few. I don't know why a few missing. Like 2 of them are missing from right here. That one is coming. That one is late, but it's coming. I'm missing one from here. I want to think that that is it, but I don't know. It doesn't. It's awful far over if it is. And then I'm missing 3 from here. So, and I was gonna restart them, put those, and then I just said, well, it's kind of late, so I decided not to. And some amethyst, whatever, I've forgotten again how to say it. And then some flowers and things over here. This is some type of melon that has returned from last year. I have no idea what it is. So it hasn't produced any female, or last time I was over here looking, I didn't see any female. And it's more than one. It's like 3 of them in here. But like I said, I haven't seen any female. So I really, until you get a female, you're not going to know what this, or I'm not going to know what this is, except apparently Google says this is a squash leaf. But anyway, and then I have a little bit of cabbage right there, or collard, excuse me, from that overwintered last year. And some kind of bug right here. All right, well, that's it, YouTube. Thanks, like, and subscribe.